Hello, TMSM followers. I
Hi, everybody.
never know what to say. It's awkward.
No, he just made it awkward.
Just had to go make it awkward. So we'll wait for the screen to catch up. So that went to 0, and now it shifted. Oh, there we are. Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, I guess I
we
gotta
get
turn
to
on my
hear you
volume.
twice.
Yeah, good to hear that mess twice.
Oh
Great.
boy, super excited.
Let me turn that all down. Get down on every device I have up here. There we go. It's muted also. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing? Our camera is not low enough.
The camera's not low enough?
No, look.
Like everything's like kind of...
They're cut off. It's at the table level, but it needs to be elevated just a little bit.
That's okay.
So
Alright, so before we begin our crazy little show,
it is crazy.
As always, any shares sure are appreciated. So if you could share this video with your Facebook friends, I sure would appreciate that.
I wonder if that'll lift that up just a little bit.
Here, look.
Hold it up by the butt.
Aw, that's okay. I'll hold it up later.
It'll work.
I'm just
Still catching
I'm gonna
up.
put my phone right on Minnie's butt right here. All right, there we go.
That still didn't work.
That's okay.
The camera angle, it was a mess.
But at least we're on like better than we were last week.
Normal.
If you recall, last week we had technical difficulties. We couldn't start on time. So
Which was funny because as soon as the show ended, I ran a test and it worked fine.
So
Go figure.
okay. So
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Are you ready?
Are you
That's
ready?
the real question.
Okay, they're ready.
Hello, welcome to TMSM Weekly Live Show number 52 for May 13th, 2019. I'm Scott Evans.
And I'm Michelle Atwood.
And happy belated Mother's Day to Michelle and all you mothers out there.
You almost said birthday.
I did almost say birthday.
I was gonna say it's very belated. My birthday's in February.
I get tired. I wonder why this isn't looking right. It's
What's not looking right?
You can't see the head and the bulb. It's like it disappeared.
It's okay.
And it's going to reappear maybe during the middle of the
That's
show.
alright.
It's kind of weird.
So, alright. So I hope everybody is doing well.
And you all had a great weekend.
Yes, we did, for sure. We'll talk about what we did more so later.
We had lots of rain today, too. So if there's any storms in the area, we might be a little slow at times. Just to kind of give you guys a little heads up that if the storm goes through.
It rained buckets today here. It was really bad. So
They say it's over, but they don't know what they're talking about.
actually, we have storms. If you're going to be in the Orlando area this week, the next couple of days, you have storm warnings, don't they?
Yep, I believe so. Every day has a chance of some sort. So, so just when they roll in, just take caution and deal with it. It usually passes.
Deal with it. I like how he said that. Take caution and deal with it.
It usually passes quickly. We rarely get like an all-day washout here. And now we're getting that area where it's going to rain almost every day.
I'm not ready for that. I am not.
The heat is worse. It's been so hot.
Yeah, it feels like summer already here, as we were saying before. So
yeah, it was 92, I think, yesterday.
Something like that. And we have family coming to town next week, so I told them to definitely be ready for the heat because it's coming.
Yeah.
So.
Don't bring no jackets. No long-sleeve shirts.
Yeah, you don't need a jacket.
Get ready for cool weather.
So, okay, let's talk about what's been happening.
What has been happening?
Okay, so last week, one of the things I was most excited about, and which I shared with all of you multiple times, was we got wind in the morning. What was it, Wednesday or Thursday?
It had to be Thursday because we were at the radio on Wednesday. Or was it Tuesday?
It was Thursday, I think.
Was it Thursday?
All right, so we had gotten word that the gondolas over at Hollywood Studios, they were the I don't want to say sheets because they're not sheets.
The coverings, the protected coverings that keep them from getting scratched or anything like that. During
The
shipping and all
sheets were
that.
pulled off.
The big white stickers.
The big pillowcases.
Yeah, the big pillowcases.
Okay, so
they were taken off to be washed.
yeah. So before, a couple weeks ago, we had done a video, if you recall, of just a couple of them uncovered, and we could see what color they were, but we could not see, there was no characters or themes on them yet. So when we went over there, it was really cool because you got to see all the different characters on the various gondolas. And it was, I know, we always say that when it comes to Disney, either you get it or you don't. And I was so excited to go over there and to stand under these gondolas and wait to see what character was coming down the line next.
And the best part was, as we're getting up there, and she's got her camera, and I got my camera, we're filming, there's like 2 or 3 other people filming. All these people are walking past us, and we're like, what the heck are they doing videotaping transportation?
But it wasn't just transportation.
No, but you could tell the people who get it and the people who are just, I'm just going to Disney parks.
Yeah, and some people just wanted to go see the sign there to catch what bus for what, and then there's us, we're like,
get out of my shot!
No, we're like, oh my gosh, I'm so cool. So what characters did we see? Okay, I know which I was most excited about. You want to go first?
Well, the first one I saw that I was most excited about, of course, was the Marvel one. When I saw Yondu coming towards us, and then on the other side of that one was Groot and Rocket. But I was most excited about that one. To see that one, and then the second one, which was, I'll let you tell yours, because that was my second favorite one.
The Haunted Mansion gondola. So on the one side, you could see like ghost hands.
Mm-hmm. I think it was supposed to be the casket scene.
Yes.
That's what it was.
The Let Me Out guy.
Let me out. Which was Xavier Atencio's voice doing that part.
So on one side you see like the coffin, where the Let Me Out coffin, and then on the other side you see Madame Leota, and it was the purple one, of course.
Yes.
So and I was really excited about that. Actually, we went in the park, and we it was so hot that day. We went in the park and we went and sat down to load the footage.
We couldn't see our photos. The sun was so bright. We didn't know if we had good footage or not, so we wanted to go sit down in case we had to redo what we had done.
It was so bright out there with the sun, and I had such a horrible glare that I couldn't tell what kind of footage we got. So we did as much as we could. I did a live feed. We did video. We tried to get photos, and then we went in and put the footage together. Right. But before we left the park, I'm like, oh no, I gotta go back out there and see if I can get a better shot of the Haunted Mansion.
And we always push it, because usually when we're leaving the parks, we're going to go pick up the boys at school right afterwards. This day was really pushing it, because we ran over there and we started taking more pictures, and then I saw the Guardians one coming again, so I was like, okay, I had to wait for that, and then she saw the Madame Leota coming again, so we had to wait for that one. So it was like, okay, it was like 10 minutes late.
Because I was totally willing to stand there as long as I needed to get the footage that I wanted, of course.
We'll just tell the kids
we're coming. Send them a text. We're coming. We're on our way. Because that's the thing. They have, I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I said that the Haunted Mansion gondola was purple. Yes? Yes. Okay, but there's other purple ones there as well. Because another purple one had Stitch on it, which was also really cute, and they had his like little feet prints or whatever.
And I know the Guardian one that I was excited about was on a yellow one, and I believe also on a purple one. So there's multiple cars of the same image, but they're on different carts. So there's multiple purple Haunted Mansion ones on that track. I think 2 we saw for sure. That came through on there. And then there's some that don't have anything on them still.
Yeah, most of them have characters, but
there's a break.
Yeah. And this is just in the testing. I mean, when we were doing a live feed, I was doing live feed, and I was trying to see as much as I possibly could, I try to answer comments as I can. The only thing is that when it's such a bright glare on the
can't see them.
I can't see them.
Can't see them.
But it's just in testing. People were like, oh, they thought because they were running that you can ride them now, and you cannot. There's no date for this yet. And I think the reason that they have these going at the studios first is because they've made the most progress on them at the studios. Because if you go look at the other, the gondola tracks, like behind Epcot, for example, like they're nowhere near, like close to being done. There's nothing on those tracks over there.
Right. The station isn't even ready to start accepting the carts in there yet. So that's why the studios one is going to be the first one done. And that one, what was odd is we drove past it yesterday, all the gondolas were down. Not one of them was on the track, so they must have a way to pull these off the track quickly in groups and then load them back on. I'd love to go back there and see that area that's over at the resort there. Where is that, Coronado?
Yeah.
No, Caribbean Beach, sorry. Caribbean Beach has them, and you can see them through the trees, but you really can't see how it's set up. But I think they're all set up on almost like a track that they can lift up, put in there, and start feeding them off. So it's very interesting.
But other characters that they had representing on the represent. There was the Winnie the Pooh characters. There was Beauty and the Beast. There was Nemo, Mickey, and Chip and Dale.
Pete was on one.
Pete,
and Goofy. Coco was on one.
Yes.
I saw Stitch, like you had mentioned.
Stitch. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Toy Story.
That was cute. Toy Story, yes.
Star Wars. Chewbacca with Porgs.
Yes, and BB-8 was on one of them.
Was on the other one. What else? I'm trying to think there. And what's funny is as they go by, they're all kind of looking down at you.
They do. Okay, so like all the characters that are on the side of the gondolas are like looking down at you. I mean, it's just like a cute little extra effect. And you probably wouldn't notice that at first when you first like look at them, but they are. They're kind of looking down at you a little bit.
It's kind of strange. But I can see people wanting, I want to ride in the Haunted Mansion one. I want to ride in this one. And it's like they can't wait for you to ride. Plus, you're not going to know which one you're in, I don't think, once you're in.
No. Okay, and we're getting Jack, Moana, Snow White. Yep.
Yes. So.
Yes, all of that. So, it was really interesting, and that's another question that we had gotten from people. No, I don't want to ride in this one. I want to ride in this one. Like I don't think. I mean, we don't know how this is going to go yet, but I'm going to venture a guess that you're not going to be able to stand on the sidelines and wait for the Stitch gondola if that's the one you want.
Yeah, it's not like waiting for the front row of a coaster.
No, I don't think they do that.
No, I can't see them.
But that's really a good idea, though. If they had like a standby line, like they do, like at Everest, how they have the front of the line.
Waiting forever though for their cart.
But see, here's the thing. I mean, I would like to ride in the Haunted Mansion one, or whatever. But are you really going to know it's the Haunted Mansion one? I mean, you're going to know, but you can't see the outside anyway.
The goal would be to ride behind the one you like. So, like, with Madame Leota in front of you, you would see Madame Leota where you could film it or whatever you wanted.
That's actually really much better.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of people on the live feeds and a lot of comments that we got afterwards, people saying that they want to wait for the character gondola that they want.
I guess if it's not busy, you'll probably be able to do that. If there's not, like, a line or anything, if it's just kind of walk up and take off.
I think that they're going to have to figure these things out. Jack, no. Sorry.
Bulldog alert.
Jack's awake. They're going to have to figure that out because, when people go to Disney, they want what they want. If they want to be in a set gondola that they want. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do that.
I'm not riding. If I don't get to ride in the Haunted Mansion one, I'm done. Don't put me in a Star Wars one.
I don't know. Okay, we're getting questions if there's some on the inside. I don't know if there's characters on the inside. I think it's just the outside. And you could see some of them. I know a lot of people, Corey Tucker, who was concerned about them being just like a big heat box in the sky of, it's like torture to be in these things. You could see some of them had these slats. They were like slats, vents on the side of the cart. So.
And hopefully with them moving, you'll get some type of breeze, I would hope. We had a lot of questions also about the loading and unloading and how much time there was. So I did reach over the wall and did a video that she put in there just so you can see how many carts are in the station, and how they come in on one belt, then they go onto another belt, and that's where they sit to load, and then once they're loaded, they take off again. So it's all set up to where you're not rushed to get. You can't take an hour, but you got a few moments.
It's much smoother than you would think. I know that there's so many people that have a lot of concerns for these. Like the lack of air conditioning, whether they are wheelchair, accessible, whether like the loading unloading process.
I don't think they're going to be. I didn't see any ramps for wheelchairs or scooters to get up there. I don't know if they're going to build that yet, and they just haven't done it yet. But I did not see any.
I mean, you would think that they would have to figure that out for guests. But this is just so new. Like if you go to the studios, it looks as though.
No, I was just seeing somebody had. Elizabeth said that she had rode one in summer when it's hot, and they aren't that bad on the inside.
See, I think because it looks like they're almost done at the studios because you see them going back and forth. But like I said, if you go to other locations on property where the gondola stations are, they are not moving like that. So I think it's going to still be some time before we actually are able to ride them. And the closer it gets, of course, Disney will, tell people what the story is on. What?
Strap them on top like the Griswold.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
And another thing we noticed, and because they always said the path of these was going to be something to see, scenic, very along the path. We noticed that when we went to Epcot yesterday, and we went from the boardwalk to Epcot, so we took the back way in there. You can see that they're fixing up the back of the France Pavilion.
Yeah.
To make it look more like the sides and the front, so that way as you're coming in, that's the view you see. So.
And it's so weird because we were talking about this yesterday too. Do you guys remember, like, part of the mystique about Disney was that there was there's trees and things everywhere. So like you can't be standing in one spot and like see off in the distance something else. I mean, some things you could, like Tower of Terror, obviously.
Sometimes, yeah.
But different things like that. And now because of the gondola system and the construction that they're doing, you can see things way clearer than you could before. Like we were walking somewhere and we could see the Eiffel Tower.
We were at the boardwalk parking lot and we were walking towards the boardwalk.
And you could see the Eiffel Tower.
Right. And we were parked right along the path of where the gondolas would be. And you could see the Eiffel Tower there clear as day. And it looks so much smaller from that angle than it does if you're in the park.
It does. So, I mean, that's the only part I think that,
I wonder if they'll hide it, though. If this is just during construction, and once construction is done, they can put trees back in the areas that cover stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know whenever we drive past the studios and you see Galaxy's Edge, and you see like parts of the mountains and stuff on sticks. It's kind of odd. There's no other way to say it, really.
Yeah, because Disney is so good about keeping the magic going for, like they don't want to ruin it. But you could see behind the France Pavilion that it looks like they're trying to, what would you call it?
I guess just uniform, make it look like it does all the way around the building where if you've ever been backstage at Disney on a tour or what have you, you know that once you're backstage, the facade you see in the front is not what you see in the back a lot of the areas. And so you can tell that they're trying to make the facade of France that same all the way around.
Yeah.
So that way when you look at the building, as you're coming in on the gondola, you see the France Pavilion. You don't see backstage and then the pavilion starts. So.
Because part of the experience on the gondolas is supposed to be, the scenery that you are seeing. It's supposed to be almost like a interactive type of ride. Mm-hmm. There's I don't know. There's still a lot of work that has to be done. And
something I was wondering about, I didn't even mention this to you, though, and I don't know if maybe they put this out. If anybody's ever been to the Orlando Eye or the Icon or whatever.
They keep changing the name of it.
Names change 5 times.
The big wheel.
But when you're inside there's an iPad screen, and they're always telling you like what's around. I wonder if there'll be something in these to tell you like what's in the area, or even just like the monorail loop has the audio that plays in each gondola. I wonder if that'll play in the gondolas.
That's a really good question.
Like you're going to this resort, and this is what this resort has, and you know what I'm saying, or this park. It's interesting. It could be.
Yeah, I guess I wish I had more answers to the questions that people have asked when it comes to these things.
Because we want them to.
But yeah, I would like to know as well. So I mean,
definitely.
I don't know.
They're
really cool, though.
They are cool, and we'll keep every time we go over there. I know she'll take more pictures. Hopefully, we see more character cards as they come out, because, like I said, they pulled them all off the line when we were there driving past yesterday, and you can see them through the fence a little bit. You can see the gondolas are back there, but we have no idea what other ones are back there. So there could be other characters we haven't seen yet.
That's true. So we shall.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. And maybe they all will have characters on eventually. Maybe those ones where there wasn't, they just haven't done those yet. Because it's testing.
Yeah, it is still so new, you guys, so just give it some time. If you, like I said, if you go to other parts of where the gondolas are, you're not going to see it. But if you go to the studios, that is going to be your best bet to take a look at these things.
Definitely. Kevin, I got this on the cruise. Marvel Day at Sea. Actually, what's funny, because Kevin asked where I got this from, Disney had this in our room one night as our gift for that day, and I did not see these for sale on the ship.
I did not either.
No, so this might be a one and done.
But you know what, though? We went to Character Outlet, and they did have a couple of Marvel Day at Sea shirts, but it was mostly Star Wars.
But Kevin, if you want this one, $500.
Oh, shut up.
I'll drive it out to you tomorrow. Cash on.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Disney is changing the house. Yes, we did talk about the fireworks at Halloween.
Did we talk about that last week?
I thought we mentioned that the week before. We did mention that, though. Yeah, the Hallowishes is going away.
Hallowishes is changing.
Sadly.
Well, not changing. It's going away.
It's going away. Hopefully they incorporate. So, okay, what we got
next? Okay, next topic are the Magic Band options that came out at the beginning of last week that I don't think we talked about.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Okay. So for those of you who may have missed it, when you get your Magic Bands, whether you are a resort guest or annual pass holder, and it's always been just the plain colored bands.
And then it was even limited to certain plain ones. Like when the black one came out, I think 2 years ago, that one wasn't added to the group that you could pick from. But now that's changed. And now, what's that? The New Year's ago. But now they're allowing you to do an upgrade, I guess you could say? Is that what you would say?
Yeah. So basically, if you for $14.99, you can get an upgrade, and there's 30 different characters or
patterns or prints,
whatever, that you can choose from. So, yeah, it's 30. But you have to upgrade. If you prefer to get just the solid bands, then there's no upcharge for that.
Yes. Yeah, if you can go the standard, I think it's 7 or 8 colors.
Something like that.
The standard ones. And then it amazes me how many magic bands there are, how many different prints and patterns and that. I've become a collector of them, and not by choice. I guess it was just, I'd see one come out and I want that one. And then another one come out, okay, I gotta have that one. And I've got like 35 of them, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's an obsession. I need therapy.
But if you want more bands, and you don't want just the plain ones, so that's an upgrade. And it's already the 5th year of the magic bands. That's how quickly it is. I remember when we were getting ready to move here, we hadn't tried the magic band system yet because it was brand new. So it was interesting because I wasn't sure how that was going to work.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's fair.
Oh no, I just noticed some people were saying there'll be a downer.
Mm.
I was just curious what it was about.
Oh, I see what it's about. We don't have any of our staff. We have any of our staff watching.
Suzanne Suzanne usually watching, but she's in Disneyland Paris this week.
Yeah, so our moderator, who usually does all the help on our feeds, is not able to moderate the comments. So if somebody could help with that,
Janelle, if you could help that, appreciate it.
So sorry, you guys.
It is hard to decide though, because when you only get to pick one magic band, like which one do you decide? I always go with the color I don't have every year, so now I think I have to.
How do you even know what you don't have?
I remember. I remember them all. Actually, I think I have every base color that I've gotten, but a couple of them are the first magic bands, the skinnier ones.
Do you guys remember that? Now they look like watches almost, but the original bands were the thin ones. I still have the band from the first year of Frozen Summer Fun.
I forgot you bought that one.
I bought the Elsa from Frozen Summer Fun, and then they had the for Epcot after that it was a green Frozen one, and it had sunflowers on it. Oh yeah,
for Flower and Garden that year, wasn't it? Wasn't that part of Flower and Garden that year? I thought maybe.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
But some of them I've never even activated. I mean, do you guys do that too? Do you keep them and then not activate them?
And I remember when we first got them, because it was still in the early stages, it was between that point where Disney would activate some or they wouldn't activate some, and hers didn't get activated right, so she went to use it and it didn't work. So she ended up having another one in her purse, and she just pulled out and used it rather than have it fixed. So there's probably a couple of them that you have not had activated.
Well, yeah, because there was times I went to use it and it didn't work. So I used to, when we first were getting used to the Magic Band system, I would put a couple of them in my bag. Because in case one didn't work, or because they were still figuring out all the kinks to them. Like there was times that it said that it wasn't
activated band. Or whatever. And I know in the early stages, Disney used to activate them for you. They would take your current Magic Band and scan it into the new one, and the new one would be active. Now they just basically say, here's the instructions to do it yourself through the MDE, My Disney Experience app. And you just go in there, you key in the code, and it adds it to your profile. And I've had no problem since we've done that route. All mine have been activated. Like the new Avengers ones just came out with the new movie, and I had to get 2 of those.
He had to. Did you hear that?
Had to.
I
had to have Captain America, of course.
Well, yeah.
He's my favorite. And then, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, but because of what happened to Tony, I had to have Tony's.
Oh, jeez, really?
Hey, the Russo brothers said that spoilers are done. You can spoil it now.
Okay, well, we're not going to tell these spoilers.
Superman shows up and destroys everybody.
Superman shows up. It's funny because
Batman joined Thanos.
People that were that have like a ton of bands. I remember, was it last Christmas? People were making like Christmas garland for their Christmas trees with all their Magic Bands.
I remember when Maelstrom was closing. I saw somebody on Instagram had taken all their bands and put them around the handles of the Maelstrom doors, and they said, "I'm chaining myself to Maelstrom until they reopen it," rather than have.
Was that you talking about Corey Tucker again?
Corey just refuses to even go there. Corey's like, "I'm not going to that park ever."
Oh my gosh!
They took away the Norwegian ride that he loved so much.
But it really is. We got to.
Is he Norwegian? I don't think so.
Corey?
Yeah.
Corey's not Norwegian, is he?
He's Alabamian.
Oh my gosh.
I know you're on there somewhere, Corey. So
say something. He was watching.
He left now. Corey just left the staff at TMSM. It was a great 9 years.
Thank you, Corey. But yeah, so yeah, if you're looking for non-traditional Magic Bands for your stay.
Buddha Frozen.
Buddha Frozen! Yes!
And as far as the paper tickets, for Fast Passes, they don't have paper tickets in Walt Disney World, but in Disneyland they still do because they don't have the magic bands out there or anything. They still have the old machines where you can go get it, don't they?
They did the last time we were there.
But I know they also have that, I can't think of the name of it right now, but there's that option where you can actually do your Fast Passes on the app in Disneyland.
Oh, gosh.
Magic Plus? Is that what
Max Pass?
Max Pass, that's what it's called. Which we haven't used that. We didn't use it when we were there last time. Maybe we'll check it out at the end of this 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are going in 2 weeks. So, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted by the comments today. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know where my staff is.
Janelle's here.
We will take care of this when we're off the air. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
What's wrong with it?
I'm sorry. So, okay, so.
Sorry, I can't.
Anyway, back to, we're going to Disneyland in 2 weeks, like we said. But we have, family coming. My older son is graduating from high school.
And he's moving out the next day.
He is not. We're gonna have him until he's 40.
Not by choice. 40?
I'm kidding.
You're waiting for me to die so you can take over.
Okay.
Give me the house and get out.
But yeah, so we're going to be doing that. I am, thank you, Janelle.
Thank you, Janelle.
If you want to follow along with us, I'd be really, really, really excited for you to do so.
Disneyland? Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be so much. I can't wait. And we'll put it at the end, but there is a text alert. You can sign up for Disneyland text alerts while we're there for Galaxy's Edge. That's why we're going, is because the opening of Galaxy's Edge, Disney did invite us to come out there and cover it. So we will be heading out that way. We leave 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think it is. Yeah, Tuesday. 2 weeks from tomorrow, and we'll be there through the opening.
You know what? I'm already stressing. I know you guys are going to be like super shocked. I did not sleep last night because of the fact that I'm already worried about the plane ride. I know, I know that I shouldn't be doing that to myself, but yeah, I'm already stressing about it. So.
I'm not.
He's like, let's go to Disneyland, and I'm just
we're going to take up a fund for Michelle to drink away her anxiousness and her worries about the plane, so you can send money to GoFundMe for Michelle. And
and then we're going back. So we had. I am totally going off our script today.
What script?
What script? Or our notes. This is all we have is like these little bit of notes. And I just lost my train of thought again.
You were talking about we're going back in August.
Yes. That's what I was going to talk about. I've had people
back on track.
I've had Main Streeters ask us, since we are going to be there for a week, we're staying longer. This trip that we're going to in 2 weeks is just to cover Galaxy's Edge. It's like a 4-day in and out trip. But when we go to D23 Expo in August, we're actually staying a whole week.
So we'll be there the week before the D23 Expo.
Yes. So people had asked us if we're going to do like some sort of a TMSM meetup out there. And I figured maybe we could figure something out at the time. So stay tuned for that, because we'll figure something for our West Coast Main Streeters.
Yeah, because there's quite a few of them we'd actually like to meet. So if you guys could make it, maybe we could meet in downtown Disney there. I almost said Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
But maybe if you don't have park passes or what have you, we could always meet in downtown Disney. Maybe go have dinner
or just like even I know last time we were going to do an expo because we had seen some people at the D23 Expo that followed us, and we had talked about it at the time of doing like a meetup spot, for a group photo or something. And it was so overwhelming for us never covering that expo before. We never really got around to it.
And if you're going to expo this year, let us know before we get out there. That way maybe we can schedule a time to maybe meet on the floor or something. Maybe we could figure out a way to
I would really like to do that.
It's
exciting for us because those are events that we normally don't get to do.
And it's exciting. We can't wait to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of events, can I go off script a little bit here?
It depends what you're going to talk about.
We've kind of gone off anyway. Last week we got, I don't know how many of you saw it. Michelle did post it on her wall. But we got invited to the Toy Story 4 press junket media event that's going to be coming here to Orlando June 8th, isn't it? Which, just getting the invite to be able to see the movie before it hits for the world was awesome, but then we're reading through the email and it's like, celebrities on hand are Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Keanu Reeves, Annie
Potts,
Potts, Christina Hendricks, and
somebody
I can't remember who the other one was. But there's actually going to be characters from the movie at this press junket that we get to go to. So that was like, wow. I mean, that was our wow moment last week that we got that email. And it's like, you guys are invited and we'd like you to cover it. It's like, really?
What?
Us?
Yeah.
Michelle's like, maybe they sent it to the wrong person.
Like us, really?
No, but it was so exciting to get that email.
No, that's really cool because usually we get, we've gotten to cover a lot of events, but an actual press junket for a movie with the actual, like the big time media.
Tom Hanks and Tim Allen being there, just the two of them coming together for anything, and this is being the last Toy Story. I mean, it's gonna be awesome.
They're having like the movie the night before, and then like the press junket with some sort of press event and Toy Story Land
after hours
the next day.
That's
so when we have all that. All that going on, I will definitely tell you guys ahead of time because
whatever we can show.
Whatever I'm allowed to put out there, I will, because I go into work mode. I will be live feeding whatever I can, putting out pictures of whatever I can. I'll make sure that that we have our extra Wi-Fi.
I've actually already started researching because I want to upgrade our camera to have a better camera while we're there because we just want to make sure that we have the right equipment in place. That way we get the footage in the best quality we can without any kind of issues. So
I really, what? It's just, I can't even tell you guys, like, when these type of things come up and we get these kind of emails, it's just like, it's overwhelming.
She read it to me. She was like, this is fake. Somebody sent it away. I'm like, no, it's not.
Somebody's messing with us.
Somebody's messing with. I bet you somebody will one day, and then I'm gonna come after you.
But see,
Corey Tucker.
I got
Tucker your bags.
I actually did get to see Tim Allen
right.
last year.
At the opening.
At the opening of Toy Story and the grand ribbon cutting ceremony, I did get to see Tim Allen, which, if you guys remember the footage, that was pretty cool.
That was cool.
But we could only get so close with Tim Allen. There was a boom camera in between, us and him.
You should have said we're both from Detroit. Tim.
Yeah. We got stuff in common. We're both from Michigan.
Tim, I know where you were. Michigan.
Michigan.
You drove down 94. I did too.
So we'll see. I don't really have any details of that yet as far as what they're going to allow me to do, but
we will be there. Both of us there.
Yes, because I get to bring my family with me this time.
This is really cool.
So I don't have to go by myself and get myself all nerved up.
And I guess we're not on a script anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Tomorrow night we actually got invited to another event tomorrow in Disney Springs that we're actually going to go see Aladdin early. So we got invited to a press viewing of Aladdin tomorrow. And this one we were invited by MAC Cosmetics to go to this. They're the big sponsor of the makeup line that's unveiling for the Aladdin movie. So they invited us. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to talk about the makeup line for a minute. Unless you want to talk about it.
No, you know the makeup.
Go ahead.
So we got the invite for this, and actually it came to me, which is really weird, that MAC invited us, but I got the email and told her we could get to go, and then we get to go to an after-hours party at Disney Springs also, correct? Mm-hmm. And that's where they're going to do, they said they're going to unveil the new MAC line like only Disney and MAC could do. So that's what she's very excited about, seeing this line. And I just know that means that they're going to be swiping my card for her to buy whatever the new stuff is.
Okay. So, all right. So I put out a blog last week of the new Aladdin cosmetic line from MAC. And it's really, really pretty. And it's really, really, shiny. I really want the bronzer. I want the bronzer.
So we're taking another GoFundMe for Michelle's bronzer.
Poop.
For MAC. No, but it was just exciting that we got the invitation to Aladdin's premiere. Then we got the Toy Story 4 thing. We got Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. And it's just like...
It's like, what is happening?
We're just both so amazed that when we came here, we weren't on any lists. Nobody reached out to us for anything. And just because of you guys and the following and the engagement and the loyalty you guys have shown to us, that Disney's taken note of it, and for Disney Burbank Studios to take note of it and invite us to these events, it just blows me away. I'm so grateful, honestly. I mean, it's amazing.
It really is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. No. It still blows me away. It's like we get an email and I open it and I'm just like, wow. Wow.
That's when we got the Galaxy's Edge email. It was during the Hack Week. when we were down. So we're like, oh yeah, somebody else is messing with us now.
I know, I'm like, now they're just being mean.
Just go away, leave us alone.
Just stop being mean to us.
Don't hurt us. Right, take away our page and take away our...
I know. Pity party week.
Just rip my soul out and take that too.
But you know... But you know, I will tell you that you know, I get messages from people sometimes. People, not you guys, like people that don't know me or know about our site.
Everybody knows you.
No, they don't.
Everybody.
No, they don't. So there's like people that, you know, message me and be like, and I usually ignore these. I'm going to be honest with you, but like, well, how did you get on the media list? Can I have your Disney contacts? Can I do this and that? And it's like, no. You know, it's, and I just tell people, like, Disney goes to you, and you gotta work really, really hard and do a really good job, and, you know, we don't ever have time off.
No.
You know, it, like, the day, okay, so when we got wind, like, with the gondolas were rolling, here I am, like, running out the door, putting my shoes on, grabbing a bag, let's go! You know?
That was it. That was honestly it. We were running out the door to get there, so we could get the footage as fast as we could.
It was so funny.
We were kind of running across the parking lot ahead of everybody.
I know, and he's like, slow down. I'm like, no, I must get pictures. Because I wanted to be, I'm so competitive. I know that a lot of people think that, like, oh, Michelle, she's so sweet. I am sweet, but I'm competitive.
But she's so competitive.
I am so competitive.
No
I'm
idea.
like, I will haul.
She can't lose.
I can't. I will haul my butt there and beat the other bloggers there just to get the gondolas first. I mean, I know that sounds really crazy, but I left him in the dust. I'm like, I'll see you. You know.
Usually I'm waiting for her. Usually I'm waiting for her to catch up to me, and this one she was like 20 feet ahead of me. I'm like,
I'm getting my cords out and everything, getting ready to get. We're trying to do a live.
She was doing an Instagram story of her walking. Go, hey guys, I'm gonna be live on Facebook in 2 minutes.
I'm like, I swear, it's like I didn't know I had all this in me when it came to like journalism and reporting and things like that.
No, miss, I'm shy and I don't do any of this kind of stuff.
But
shy my butt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I really do believe that it's all about like what's your comfort zone is, and whatever that is, go past it. Because I think if you stay in your comfort zone, you don't get as far. And I'm still scared to death to do everything, most things. I mean, like we talked about my radio spots, and how I don't sleep on Tuesday nights.
And we talked to Joe Kelly about that too, and he told her if you don't stop stressing, you can't come in. So then she's stressed about that. So, like, is he serious? No.
Because, no, and like last week I put, you know, I try to, like when I'm done with my radio segments, I try to tag them on Instagram, because Joe and Laurel have been so good to me for almost a year now. And Joe said, oh, I like it when you tag so that people can, you know, do whatever. And he had posted something on my personal Instagram that you're not just on the radio, you star on the radio on Wednesdays. And Joe doesn't have to say those things because he's Joe Kelly. He doesn't need to do that.
Right.
And he still intimidates me a little bit. But, you know, it's like...
Oh, boy, I can't wait till Wednesday because he's probably watching this.
But,
he's going to be like, okay, let's... Because
I don't take myself seriously. Like, I'm no big deal. Like, everybody else is the big deal. It's not me. So then when I go sit in the station, I try really, really hard to not do a crappy job. Actually, I'm like that all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. And like one of my Disney reps who's super, super wonderful to me, whenever I thank her for the opportunities, she always looks at me and she's like, but you earned it. It's not like, she goes, I'm not giving you these things, you've earned them.
Right.
So I really think that, you know, like hard work and out of comfort zones really helps. Man, I went off on a tangent. Sorry.
Can we move on now, Miss? I gotta talk about...
But anyway, so the Mac line is launching. So tomorrow, watch our social media tomorrow on tomorrow evening, Instagram, Facebook, if I can do, you know, whatever I can do live after the movie. They're going to have some type of a cosmetic launch party.
Yeah, like I'm guessing like a runway type show.
Now, I know Janelle said that she put something in our chat about seeing them setting up a stage and such. Like, so they're going to make a big old...
By the boathouse, wasn't it?
I thought that's what she said.
She said that.
So she said that they're going to do... she could already see them setting up for this. So I hope that you guys, like, check out our Instagram, follow on Facebook, whatever I can do, whatever I can put out there, I'll tell you.
And to let you know that the after party doesn't start till 7:30 because we're seeing the movie at 5. And then we'll be in the movie till, I'm guessing it's at least 2 hours, a little bit longer probably. So they scheduled the Mac release things to begin about 7:30. So
and we've never been to anything like this, so bear with us. I mean, we really don't know what to expect. This was a first. Because people were getting, I had seen, because I got one too, Mac was sending out emails like for people to come and get like a little like 15-minute Aladdin cosmetic makeover, but this was something totally different. This is like movie
you have that too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't even know when that is. But what I'll do, I'll put out as much as I can. I don't really know what's going to happen, but we can find out together.
And then we'll do our spoiler-free review of the film.
Spoiler-free.
Once we see it and let you guys know what we thought of the remake. We're hoping it's better than what I don't know. When I saw Will Smith as a genie, I instantly said, but hopefully it's better than...
you know what I think? I'm going to tell you. I think that it's going to be, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think it's going to be better than what you think.
I hope so.
Well, the first time I saw the preview, I remember when we put out the very first clip where you saw Will Smith as the genie for 3 seconds. I mean, if you'd have blinked, you'd have missed it. Holy cannoli. People went nuts on our Facebook page.
It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He doesn't belong to a genie.
That's what I got, and it's like, I went and I was reading comments because I don't want people being mean about things, of course, and I want them to stay family friendly, but some of them weren't so family friendly.
Alfonso Ribeiro should have played the genie. Could have came out dancing like, it's not unusual to ask for wishes.
I don't know. So anyway, I really think since then and since they showed more of the trailer and such that it looks a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Is that a fair assessment?
We haven't gone to... I know Disney Hollywood Studios right now has the 10-minute preview.
We didn't even go see it yet.
We haven't seen it yet because honestly we just haven't had time.
And I was filming gondolas. I had other stuff to do.
We didn't have enough time to go in there to do that. We were there last week. So we shall see though. Well, we should know tomorrow late or early evening, 7 around there.
Yeah, 7:30, and I promise I won't spoil it. No. But I'm going to show you all of that makeup stuff that I can get my hands on and take pictures of.
And I know you guys can't wait to see all that.
Somebody's got to be with me on that. It's so pretty.
No, the girls are. The guys literally are.
It's so pretty. From what I can tell, it's very shimmery, shining, shimmering, splendid. Maybe
from Aladdin. Yeah, I guess that's what it would be. It's funny because somebody just said, Afton said Robin Williams. I hope they somehow pay homage to him in this movie. They need to somehow. I don't know how, but there has to be a way. Because he is the genie.
Yeah.
I mean, they really need...
It'll be interesting to see. Yeah. And I guess we'll kind of be, looking for it.
I will be, definitely.
I know you will be.
I loved Robin Williams. He was fantastic.
So, I mean, we'll see. And I'll be honest about it because, I can't help myself. I'll just tell you what I thought.
And if you don't, you guys will hear it next Monday.
Well, yeah, you're going to want to tune in next Monday because we'll tell you what we thought. We're not going to spoil it, but we'll...
When is Scott coming? Is that next month? I don't know. We'll have to check on that because he's going to Disneyland Paris as well. Scott Garland. Him and Stacy, and then he said he'll be coming after that, so... We
got to figure that out.
It may have to be after we get back from Disneyland.
And Suzanne, our Suzanne is in Disneyland Paris right now.
Michelle's been watching all her videos.
Yeah, so on our Instagram, I've been trying to grab things from Suzanne. But what's really cool is when she gets back from her trip, she has done us the big favor of doing ride point of view videos with her GoPro. So she did Phantom Manor today. She did the Ratatouille ride yesterday. She did some coaster. I can't remember which one it was.
Well, what I'm thinking is once Suzanne gets back and we have the time, maybe we could Skype her in to the show.
Yeah.
Video Skype her in, and then you guys could we could actually talk to Suzanne about the trip.
She's really she's enjoying it. She said it's different than what she thought it would be, but a lot of people say that. But I watched a little bit of a parade today that she was put on her Facebook, and a little bit of their fireworks.
And I heard you listen to the Phantom Manor because Vincent Price is doing the Phantom Manor.
How cool is that?
Dialogue again.
Phantom Manor, but it's so funny. You hear Vincent Price talking, and then he stops, and there's another voice that says all that in French. And then it goes back to Vincent Price to go from the spiel of the haunted, the stretching room, and then you hear it in French right behind it. It's really different. I put up a video on our YouTube. No, not YouTube. Instagram. Sorry, I get all my stuff confused. There is the stretching room video that Suzanne sent me on our Instagram now.
And that just reopened recently, so it's kind of new with the bringing back the Vincent Price.
The Vincent Price thing is really a nice touch.
It is. So. It's very cool.
Okay, so let's move on. So we can. I don't even know what time it is.
It's 7:44. So we have about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Roughly.
So
we did start talking about Aladdin merch. Should we talk about other merch?
Yes.
Which merch?
Do you guys want to talk about TMSM?
We have merch.
We do. Okay, so last week we launched a store that's not just we have Main Street Mouse things, but he's also been adding a lot of novelty tees and different things like that.
And one thing I just want to say really quick, we do have Haunted Mansion shoes on there, our Haunted Mansion inspired shoes. We're still working on getting the print just right. It is coming because I know some of you have ordered them. I'm working with the manufacturer to get the print exactly the way I want it to be. So those might be delayed a few days, but we are working. I just actually stopped working with them when we got on the show to continue working on them when I get off here because we're trying to get that print exactly perfect. So I just want to let you know if there's a few days delayed because I'm trying to make it. You can ask her, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things, and I want it to look perfect.
He wants the Haunted Mansion sneakers to be cute and fit right, and so we have them for men and women.
Yes.
There's Spaceship Earth, the print on shoes,
and then the mini bows we also.
And then the Minnie Mouse bows on shoes as well.
And which those ones lay perfect because there's no real way to stack it. But I did the Haunted Mansion one as the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, inspired by the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, I should say. And I'm just trying to make sure it lays perfectly on the shoe so you guys are happy with it. So I just wanted to say that if you are waiting on those, they might be a few days delayed, but they are coming. I promise you that.
Yeah, and so those are things that people had asked us if we're like putting them in the house, like we did with our Charlie's Project, our Last Princess Apparel, and these are kind of like print on demand. We are not.
Yes.
We like when we order it, which I did. When we order it, we have to wait too.
Yes.
So
we don't have any on. We could order it and have it on stock, but this way we're not ordering stuff that somebody might not want. And this way we can order if you guys want a shirt in a specific color. In a certain size, they will make that if we have it available. One thing Michelle was saying, because she said I've been making a lot of what we call novelty shirts on the site. I'm doing a lot of different ones, but I'm listing them in a particular shirt style that we have there. But you'll see other shirt styles on there. If you see, I would love to get that print, but on this shirt, message me, and I can go ahead and create that for you and put it in the store. I just don't want to go through and create every shirt on every possible print, and then somebody not ever want it. So I didn't want to load the site with all these shirts and nobody ever get to see them all. So if there's a particular shirt you want in a particular print, style of shirt, just let me know and we'll get that taken care of for you.
And just FYI, when we had shirt companies previously for like meetup shirts, different things like that, like I'm just gonna say I did not like them. They ran too small. The fit was not good. I was not happy whenever we got them. But so the new company is good. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I took a picture. I thought this was a V-neck. I put in our TMSM Fan Nation this was a V-neck. I'm thinking it's a scoop neck, but it's not. Like this is the Star Wars themed
inspired one. So I made them for a lot of different fonts, and we did this one. We made this one mainly for us when we're going out there to wear for Galaxy's Edge. So I just took the TMSM and put it in a Star Wars font on the shirt. I've also done that with other fandoms. So I got a Toy Story one. This one, we did a Tangled one. I'm trying to think of all the ones that we've done. I've done like 6 of them, haven't I?
There's Marvel.
Marvel.
But yeah, with Galaxy's Edge coming, this would be really cool to represent. This is what I'm going to wear when we go to California in 2 weeks. And I'll probably wear it again when we do the Galaxy's Edge coverage here as well. So this is just to give you an idea of this is the Star Wars one. And
then I got the hat today, which I was really excited about because I've always wanted a TMSM embroidered hat.
And they came out really nice.
And a lot of the times in the past when I've gone to order hats, I had to order a minimum of, say, 36, 42, whatever it was. And I was like, I just want one. I just want to see what it looks like first.
I just want one hat.
So as soon as I created it, this is embroidered. This isn't iron-on. This isn't anything like that. It's actually embroidered. You can see it on the inside that it was sewn on. I got this today. I was very happy. The only thing is, I thought I ordered the blue and red, and I ordered the black and red, so I ordered the blue one today, so I have that one as well. But I was very excited to get this, so now I have a hat for TMSM that I can wear out.
We didn't even have our own logo.
We didn't have one. So now, to go with my baseball jersey, I have the hat that kind of matched that, which I'm excited about. And then also...
Wait, I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got one more. Okay, so this one... came today. I'm going to get it in a different color, I think, but can you see? I don't know if they can see. I have to wait for
I don't know. You can see on that screen, but I can't tell if it's too bright.
This is the Tangled one?
Yeah. That's the one thing we're learning is what works on what color of shirt, so you really are going to want to try to... I mean, you can see it. It's purple. Maybe I should have done the purple a little bit darker.
I think it just needs to be outlined. But yeah, so that we have the Tangled one as well. And they come in all different kinds of... styles.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I just don't like anything tight around my neck, so I get like the scoopy ones. But yeah, this one just.
And then this one's got the lanterns floating on the sides, and then of course
with the tangled font.
Yep, with the tangled font. And then the other thing, Michelle and I, phone cases are something we both always are looking for a nice phone case, but we've never had TMSM ones, so we had these made, which are available pretty much in every iPhone and Android phone there is. I made the one with the tangled lanterns because that's what she wanted. Then I just made the one with our normal logo with the Mickey print dots that we do in the background. These are actually really good phone cases. I was really impressed with how solid they are.
They're really good.
They are.
They have like a shiny cover, but they're
sturdy.
Really sturdy. They're not cheap at all.
No, and they have the raised bumper, so that way if it does fall, your screen doesn't hit the ground, the bumper hits it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it cracking your screen if it hits. And they're affordable, actually. They're I thought they were better than the ones I've had the ones from D-Tech Disney, not to put theirs down, but they broke on me. Mm-hmm. And this one I've had no problems with. It feels solid around it, and it was the there's 3 different types of cases. This was the premium one, but I still think it was like $22 for the premium case, which is not bad when you're protecting a $1,200 phone. It's
I'm trying to. We had questions. Okay, Afton Clark. The tangled ones, there is pink on there. There's all different colors. If you go look on in the TMSM Emporium, there's different colors and different styles to choose from for the shirts. I just did gray. Don't ask me why. I just did gray.
If you're looking for the shop, actually, if you go to the Main Street Mouse website, underneath our logo on the site, there's another a toolbar of different links. The very first one says TMSM Emporium. If you click there, you're actually going to be taken to the shop site. Which is hosted through another.
And I think Janelle's putting links on here now.
Oh.
And then Gail wants to know if the t-shirt material is heavy. It is not heavy because I don't like wearing heavy material in the parks either.
No.
So.
And actually, I've gotten the guy ones. I didn't bring them up here, but they really turned out well. I was very impressed because we ordered them from other shirt companies, like Michelle said, for the meetups and such. I've never been happy with the quality.
These are better quality and they're cheaper. They're more affordable.
And I felt people were ripped off by those other shirts, and I apologize for that. But I felt when I got them, I'm like, I can't believe we actually put these out there for others.
Well, we didn't know though. Like it was another print-on-demand company. So like when you guys got one that ran small, we got the same ones that ran small.
Or the print was really in a bad positioning, and it didn't lay right. And for me, because I wear larger shirts, they never seem to put the print just right on a men's shirt. So with these ones, they seem to be lying pretty well so far.
So far, so good. I'm excited because I want to order more. Like it's becoming like a problem. Like I still have my backpack coming, so I'm excited about that, and I'll show you guys that when I get it. But I have 2 shirts now, and now I want another shirt.
I ordered us Toy Story shirts yesterday because I created a Toy Story logo. There's actually 2 of them. One of them I titled it "You've Got a Friend in TMSM." It's kind of just a play on words there. So I ordered us shirts for when we go to the Toy Story event.
And you order them for the boys
and
too,
I ordered
so
for the boys. So the boys have T-shirts. Michelle has like a scoop neck shirt, and then I got a polo shirt actually where it's going to be embroidered with the TMSM logo in the Toy Story font. And then I ordered a TMSM embroidered polo shirt as well to wear along with my blue hat that's coming in.
Yeah, so anyway, and then if you are looking for other things that are not TMSM logo, there's Avengers themed shirts in there. I have a post going out after the show. He did they're like a Starbucks theme logo, but with princesses. Yes. There's a villains one. There's Tink. Really cute. They just got added. So and those will be under novelty tees in the Emporium.
Yep. Yeah. If you see the heading that says novelty, just click on there. But like I said, if there's a print you like, but it's not on the shirt you like, message me. Let me know what shirt you want and what print, and I can go ahead and I can put that up there for you to be able to order that one, because we want to make sure you guys get what you want, not necessarily.
Yeah, and these are so much nicer than what we've done previously. I'm really happy with them.
No, we did a lot of research trying to find the right company that would do this, and this one seems to be hitting on all cylinders perfectly so far. So hopefully it stays that way. Like I said, the Haunted Mansions the shoes are the only ones, because we're really working, which I like, that they messaged me and said, this is how it's coming out. Do you like it? I'm like, no, I really don't. Can we fix it? So we're editing it right now to get it right, because I want the detail there. I don't want it just to look like a blurry mess. I want it to look detailed, and that people, when they see it, they go, oh my gosh, it's a Haunted Mansion print, but they actually look at it and see it. They don't just, I don't know how to explain it.
Elizabeth Thompson said we need to make one for the cruise. Yes, we do.
That's a good idea.
That is what we can do, Disney Cruise.
Where did you get your shirts, guys? So, actually, I got this shirt on, after Stan passed away. There was all those ads popping up on Facebook and Instagram, and it was one of the shirt companies on there. But I believe that company uses the same printing company we use. So somebody made the design, and then they just put it together. So, and I love this shirt. I wear it all the time.
And then, Jacqueline, there are Haunted Mansion TMSM shirts. That's the other one I wanted. Yeah, so I'm gonna order that too. Oh, good, you reminded me. I want the Haunted Mansion one too.
It's the Raven's Cross font, done in a purple as well. And it turned out really well. At first, I did it with the Haunted Mansion paper, kind of in the lettering, but it was kind of hard to see it on the darker color shirt. So
that's the other one I wanted. I couldn't remember. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is Haunted Mansion Main Street Mouse shirts as well.
And I'm gonna actually, I thought about it today. I'm gonna work on an Latin fonted. TMSM.
We're working on it. He's adding new stuff all the time, so keep checking back. And I'm going to try to remember to put, updates out too.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get new images all the time, new novelty type ideas out there. So as we add them, Michelle will let you guys know. There's actually on that site at the bottom, there's a place where you can sign up for email alerts. Mm-hmm. And once we really get rolling really well, I plan to send out email alerts when new shirts roll out so you guys can see them rather than having to check the shop on a regular basis. But I haven't gotten that far yet. So if you sign up now, the email will be saved in the database. And once we start rolling out, you guys will see.
Yeah, so we're working on it. And I appreciate your patience because I think this stuff is really good.
And the phone case blew me away. I was really impressed with how good the phone case turned out. So.
All right. And then we have to do a prize giveaway, and then I have to tell you what the next prize is.
Are you going to tell them about your little mini?
Oh, and then, okay, so this, I got this in the mail this week. This is a Statue of Liberty Minnie Mouse from our friend and show watcher, Teresa Vester. So thank you, Teresa. And then our friend Cheryl sent me Tangled Legos. So you guys spoil me. I love you. Thank you. Seriously, when I get something in the mail, it's so exciting. So let's see. We did just really quick. I'm going to do a write-up, but we did the Bon Voyage breakfast for Mother's Day yesterday, which is the breakfast at the Boardwalk at Trattoria El Forno that has Rapunzel and Flynn and Ariel and Eric.
Right.
So, and there's pictures on, I put it pretty much everywhere too, but I'm going to do a blog about that as well.
Yeah, and just so you know, it's not a buffet breakfast. It is a sit-down where they bring you the menu, you pick your option, and they bring it over to you. But you get a tray of pastries, I guess you could say. Yes. And one of them is the Tangled Sun, which, of course, she grabbed and nobody else got to try it.
Yeah, so I got to do, princess dining for Mother's Day.
She did. And then she got to see Rapunzel, which made her day. So.
Did. I'm such a child, I swear.
No, but we did that yesterday. She loved it. The food was actually really good.
Yeah, it's very filling.
The portions were huge. I was shocked. So
none of us finished our food.
No, not
Let's
one
just
of us.
Put it that way.
We all got something different. Nobody finished.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Could probably split.
We should have split.
Save money.
Yeah, because character breakfasts aren't cheap.
No, but it was good.
I'll write that up as well. And then also, those coming to town, don't forget MegaCon is this weekend.
Yes.
We are going to be covering MegaCon on Saturday.
We're going to go over there Thursday. Friday, I don't think we're going to. Saturday. Maybe Sunday.
Because the Mickey Mouse Club reunion we're telling you about, that is going on Saturday. So I don't exactly know what's going on as far as coverage for anything. We're going to do our best to just cover the convention as a whole.
Yeah, because we've kind of been waiting for them to get in touch with us because they're busy and we're kind of waiting. So as stuff hits us, we'll let you guys know what's coming out.
We will let you know as soon as we know how that's going to be.
And just a couple of things really quick I want to mention on the dining front. This week, the little bit of details came out about the space-themed restaurant coming to Epcot over by Mission Space, correct?
Yes.
Is that where it's going to be? That's coming out, and it's actually, the menu and everything is being done by the same company that did Morimoto, Asia, and also Biennapoli. So it should be a pretty good menu. And that restaurant's the windows, from what I remember hearing about, all the windows are going to look like they're in space. So you're going to look like you're out in outer space and you won't see the...
Yeah, they haven't given too much detail about that as of yet, but of course we'll be watching.
We will be. And then the other news that came out was Bongo's Cuban Cafe in Disney Springs is closing. They're closing in August, and I did not know this until they announced it, but Gloria Estefan owned it. And she's opening a restaurant at the Margaritaville Resort down the street now. So they're closing Bongos and they're moving down the street with a new restaurant down there.
It's not going to be Bongos though. It's going to be something
Estefan
else.
Grill or I can't remember, something Estefan.
I don't really know.
So we covered that. Did you design her ears? Did we talk a little bit about that?
Right. Okay, and then today, go back and scroll. If you missed it, the designer collection of ears are coming out. May 24th is the first one. I'm doing all this by memory. May 24th, and it's the Harvey's ears, the Americana Harveys on the 24th. And then also, there's going to be ears done by Coach, which I would love to.
I know you would.
Love to have.
I'm surprised Goody doesn't know that.
The whole list of the various designers of these ears are on a blog that we put out this morning.
Right.
So if you want to check that out, please do. It'll give you all the details. The only thing I do not know is how much said ears are going to be. They're limited edition and they're done by different brands, designers. I'm gonna guess that they are going to be more expensive than regular ears.
I would guess that. Just like the magic bands that are designed, like the Dooney and Burke magic band is so much more than the regular ears. So
I'm very curious to see how they're going to do this and what it's going to cost. But not like I need any more ears, but...
But you never... She just runs out of places to put them. Not necessarily not needing them.
Yeah, maybe.
So, and one more thing I was going to mention, Michelle didn't know I was going to talk about this, but yesterday she put out... we had the most amazing video sent to us the other day from a woman, and pardon me, I can't even think of her name, Jessica, sent us a video. Her daughter, actually 4 years old, is that right? She's read How Many Sleeps Till Disney so many times to her daughter that her daughter kind of knows it by memory. So she sent us a video of her daughter not reading the book, but flipping page by page and telling the story of each page throughout the book. And both of us, it got to both of us. It pulled really hard at our heartstrings because it was just so sweet to watch this little 4-year-old girl recite the story that put so much time and effort in to create that storyline and put it together. And Gracie being such an important character of both of us. So when she sent us that video, it just really blew us both away. And thank you so much for sending it, Jessica. We can't tell you how much we appreciated that. But yesterday, Michelle put that out for Mother's Day to share it because of the loss we had suffered and all that. And she just wanted to share that on of all days. So I don't know, did you just put it on your page, Michelle Atwood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's on the Michelle Atwood author page. I shared it on my page if you're following me, and I think she might be on her personal page. So it was wonderful. Thank you so much for sending it. If you haven't seen the video, please go take a watch and look at it. The book means so much more to us than just a story that we're trying to sell. There's so much meaning. It's not about that at all. It's just, it was something we had to do for ourselves for healing purposes. And if you have a chance and haven't read the book, please pick it up and read it, or get it for a child who's getting ready to go to Disney.
Yeah, it's if you go to my Michelle Atwood page, it's there. It's 4 minutes and it's the cutest.
Her voice is so cute.
Oh my gosh. She must have read this book so many times because she knows parts and she can't even read.
No, and she read it with certain enthusiasm and certain parts were just, it was just perfect. I mean, I could not have asked for it to be better.
You know, you just, honest to God, you know, you get things that people send you, and it's just so needed before you even know that it's needed. There's
so many times we sit there and we go, is it really all the work and all the effort we do? And sometimes, not to sound selfish or greedy, but sometimes like, is it really worth all this work and effort? Because we put in countless hours, and TMSM really is a labor of love. And then we get a video like that sent to us over the weekend, and it's just like, yeah, everything's worth it. Because when you get something like that and it just touches you the way it does, it makes everything worth it. And so thankful that we got to see it.
Yeah, she sent the video, and I sat there and I bawled my eyes out. And he says, "What are you watching?" And I'm like, "She's reading our book." It was just really sweet. So, Jessica, thank you.
Yeah, and we shared it completely. Jessica gave us full permission to share the video with our following, so we didn't go and get
we didn't put her daughter out, her little girl out there. We didn't even put the little girl's name because I didn't feel that was appropriate. So,
and we created a shirt of Gracie in the store for little ones who've read the book, because we've got a lot of feedback where a lot of parents have emailed us saying their kids love the book and they want to take the book with them to Disney, and they've read it every night for weeks, or they read it a couple times a week. So we created a little girl shirt, or boy shirt, I guess, whichever one.
A child shirt, and it has the character on it, and it says something about a magical adventure. So that shirt is brand new to the store as well.
Yes, so
I meant to put that out, and You guys, I'm trying. I just, there's some days that I have so much to do and so much going on. I get overwhelmed and then I don't sleep at night because I'm up stressing about things that I have to do. But I really do try to get out as much information as I can.
Which is last night because she did not sleep.
I did not sleep last night. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. So anyway, like you needed to know that.
But anyway, so I guess I should go out here and start sharing some of our screenshots.
But before you do,
go ahead. Sorry.
Before you do, okay. So last week's prize was the 30th anniversary buttons and map and from Hollywood Studios and jewelry from Lost Princess Apparel, and our winner.
Dun, 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 dun,
dun. This week is Sarah Cooley.
Woo,
you
Sarah.
are our winner.
I thought I saw her name on here earlier. I could be wrong. I thought I saw Sarah's name in here.
Sarah, let us know your address to claim your prize.
Yes.
And this week's prize, you're gonna love it because I love it. But
I love it because she loves it.
But I love it, but I'm letting you have it because it's for you, not me. But I thought about it for a minute. Okay, so are you ready for it? Here it comes. Okay, so
it's like an unveiling. They can already see it now.
I love the Danielle Nicole Disney line. I have many bags and such for myself. So this Tiana bag from Danielle Nicole is up for grabs for next week, and it's got it's really hard to see, but there is
it's a frog.
It's the frog with the crown on it on the
so
zipper.
Cool.
Isn't it cute? It's got like glitter, and it says Danielle Nicole on the back. Now, if you follow us in my shopping habits, whatever, then you know Danielle Nicole is a sought-after designer. So this could be yours next Monday. So
yes,
I think this is a really good gift. I'm really excited to give it away. Sometimes I feel like Santa Claus. It's like, oh my gosh.
So how can they win that little bag?
So do you want this bag? This expensive little bag? All you have to do is write the word princess and your city and state or wherever you happen to live on this video, princess of your city and state. And if you would like extra entries to win this awesome Danielle Nicole bag, which you really want because it's really cute, once the video gets loaded to YouTube, do the same thing over at YouTube. It counts as an extra entry. Princess in your city and state. And next week, we will announce who wins this lovely, super cute little bag.
And we'll get it on the mail for you, so.
Yeah, this is a good prize.
It is a good prize.
This is a really good prize. And we actually went and bought extra prizes today so that we'd have some for a couple weeks because it's going to be a busy couple weeks. Yeah. So there's lots of good prizes coming, but I really like this one.
But I would guess in a few weeks the prize will be from Galaxy's Edge.
It might be.
It might be.
It just might be.
Saying.
So this is a good one. This is a good one.
There I'll put it in there.
Yay!
Oh, so Sarah, by the way, congratulations on your win. Please email Michelle or myself or Facebook message us your address so we can get your prize out to you this week.
Yeah. So that's it for this week.
We got to do our screenshots real quick. So some of you may have gotten it before the show, but we do have text alerts for TMSM Weekly Live that you can sign up for. So if you go and type TMSM Live and send that to the text number that we're giving you, which is 94. I can't see it because my screenshot is not showing it to me. Oh, there we go. 94523. It looks like the logo is over it, and I couldn't see it. So there we go. Should fix it here in one moment. I apologize. But yeah, 94253. So text the word TMSM Live to 94253. You will be added to our text alerts, and you will get a message roughly 5 minutes before we go live on Monday nights, just to kind of remind you that we're getting ready to do the show. Also, we had mentioned during this week's show that with Galaxy's Edge coming, we don't want you guys to miss out on any of the news or any of the footage. So we're going to set up a special text alert during the week we're at Disneyland for Galaxy's Edge. So if you go out and you text the word TMSM SWGE, so it stands for The Main Street Mouse Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, to the same number, 94253, you'll be added to that list. That list will only be used while we're at Disneyland.
Yes.
Nothing else. So we will send you text alerts whenever Michelle's going to go live from inside the land.
I'm going to try.
Because she will be at the media preview the Wednesday.
The 29th and the 30th is the media event opening day is the 31st. So.
Yes. So make sure you subscribe to that list so that way you can get them. I know a lot of people haven't subscribed to it yet. There is a good handful of you, though, and please make sure you do it so you can get those alerts and stay on the know with it. Stay in the know with everybody else. A couple other things here. TMSM Radio, still out there, sponsored by our friends at Kingdom Strollers. It's free, 100% for you guys. You can go listen to Disney music all throughout the day. We have parade music, firework music, everything on there.
Everything.
So to listen to that, all you got to do is go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, do a search on TMSM Radio. The app will be there. You can download that to your smart device and turn it on and just listen all day. And we get a lot of feedback that a lot of people really enjoy getting to the parks through the app. Next thing I want to talk about is the thing that's been sitting at the front of our table, the TMSM coffee that we came out with, that we partnered with Coffee Shop of Horrors. And it's TMSM Spectral Churro flavored. Lots of people have been posting pictures of getting their bag and trying it. And everybody has said how much they really enjoyed the coffee. The taste and the flavor of it is really good. So
yes, and part of the proceeds go to give kids the world.
Right.
So it's for a good cause.
Right. So if you go to the URL tmsm.shop/coffee, you can place your order with Coffee Shop of Horrors, and they will get that out to you. And they also have many other wonderful flavors for you to try if you'd like to. Just 2 more slides. I promise that I'm all done. Our social media accounts. So if you're watching us here on Facebook, you're probably following us already at The Main Street Mouse. You can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube at The Main Street Mouse. On Twitter, it is Main Street Mouse only. Just don't add the.
Don't add the.
Don't add the. It's just Main Street Mouse because we ran out of space on that one. So make sure you guys follow us everywhere. You can also follow Michelle and myself. You can follow Michelle on Instagram at Michelle M. Atwood or myself, TMSM Avenger on Instagram. Follow our happenings where we're going to be, especially when we're in Star Wars and Galaxy's Edge in 2 weeks.
Yes.
We'll be posting as much as we can from Disneyland for everything, including Star Wars, but we're also going to Cars Land, Marvel area, everything. We're going to post as much as we possibly can. So that is my whole rundown of all my slides I had. I'm sorry. There were so many of them. They will get knocked down when we actually go to Galaxy's Edge. We'll get rid of that one.
Yeah, it'll get shorter.
It'll get shorter.
But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our social media. Share our posts. It helps more than you know.
It does.
Don't forget to enter to win the Princess and the Frog, the Princess Tiana, Daniel Nicole bag. Princess, your city and state or wherever you're from, whether it's international or whatever, and then go to YouTube and do the same. The YouTube video will probably be up later within the hour. Yeah,
it usually takes me about an hour and I'll have that uploaded for you guys to go ahead and comment on that one. So that is a second opportunity to enter to try to win that little purse.
Yes. So, as always, we thank you so much for following along with us. We thank you for watching our silly little show and supporting everything that we do, because without you, we would not have this job. So, from the bottom of our
hearts, it's not a job.
Thank you.
We love what
it's not a job when you love what you do, even when you stress and don't sleep. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful week.
Yes.
And we will see you back here next Monday.
Yep. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Let me go ahead and finish this.